Yeah. What's your name?
Nicole.
Yeah, what are you doing out here, Nicole?
I don't know, I just thought I'd catch some rays.
I thought I told you never to come to work. Nicole's a model, and she's going to be helping us in this next spot. And the point of it is, this is the time of year when your makeup is about, as you can see, all you wear. So here to tell you how to stay this sensational in the summer sun is makeup expert from Panache Appearance Studios, Christine Kunzelman. Hi, Christine. Hi. How are you? Have a seat. How tall are you?
5'11" and a fourth.
Oh, that's right. You had heels on, of course. And we thank you for being with us today. Today we're going to discuss suntans because it's really become a part of the fashion, hasn't it?
Oh, it's important. Everybody wants to look golden and bronze and beautiful. And this year you can choose to either be bronze or you can choose to burn and peel.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of options.
We certainly have discussed the dangers of sun, so if you can put it on without having to go out in the sun, you're a lot better off.
Much better. But the makeup colors that you wear in the summer are important, too. When we start wearing clothes that are airy and light and our lifestyles are more casual, we want nice, soft colors with makeup. Less. Always less. Whatever you do in the winter, take it in half for the summertime. And nice, warm colors. Think of sunsets, peaches and apricots, rust, coppers, warm colors. You want to avoid bright colors that are glaring because they look artificial. You want natural color.
Okay.
Even in your blush, a peach blush, we'll put some on Nicole, will warm up your skin, and if you don't have a lot of color, it'll give you some color. So you just take your peach blush and think of all the places that the sun hits you and that you get red when you go out in the sun. That's your brow bone and your tip of your nose. You know how it always burns?
Yeah.
The cheeks and the chin, that always burns too. And use your blush in those places because then it looks like you've got natural coloring and you were out in the sun. I really recommend people protect their face. Tan your body, but protect your face and use artificial coloring for that. We put a little on the collarbones, too, because that's another area that always burns.
Mm-hmm. Now, what about looking like you have a tan? I mean, really looking like you have a tan, even though you're not out in the sun. Don't they have products that will do that for you?
Great products, and I was practicing for you.
Yeah.
Maybe a little too much. First, you can start with bronzers. A lot of men use bronzers. These are temporary. They wash off, so it's not waterproof. You put it on, and then you blend it. And for a man, you can use it on your cheekbones.
Mm-hmm.
And
put some
it
on
gives
my,
you, let's give you a little color. You rub it in.
Wow.
Now, rub that in.
Call the medics.
Well, depends on how much you use, but you get a nice golden color from it, and it does wash off, so it's not a permanent
it does
color.
right away. Okay. Now, are there products that stain the skin?
Yes, there's definitely. They have some products that are self-tanning. That means you need absolutely no sun in order to get color. Now, being a good beauty expert, I tested them on myself, and they're wonderful and they've improved, but you have to put them on very carefully because they go on like a lotion. And then what happens is 3 or 4 hours later you have color, and if you don't put them on very carefully, you have a little uneven color or a little color on the palms of your hands. So I'm still practicing. I think there's got to be a good way to put them on.
Now, are there things you can also do to your hair?
Artificial highlighting, because we recommend you wear hats. I don't like to see people damage their hair with the sun, so we have artificial highlights that you paint in. When you go out and you want to look like you've been in the sun, you just take this and you apply it almost like mascara, and you can have some blonde highlights in your hair without any damage. So you don't have to bleach your hair, you can just paint it on.
Now, Esther Williams spent a lot of time in the water.
Yes.
And she never came out with her makeup running. Are there lots of products like that? They're waterproof versus water-based?
Water-based just means that it is made with a water base as opposed to an oil.
Yeah.
And for summer, we recommend a water-based foundation because it's lighter. You can test your foundation. If you have one at home, you can test your foundation by putting it on a tissue and letting it sit like this for about 10 minutes. If there's any oil in it, it'll separate. So that is a water-based.
I want to tell you on the bottle?
Sometimes, but sometimes not. And if you're in doubt, you can test it. Now, waterproof products, there's a few eye products that are waterproof. There isn't a foundation that's waterproof, but there are a few eye products. I have a crayon that you can put on, use it around your eyes as a shadow, and that works great. And then there's waterproof mascara, and it really is waterproof. I tested it, but it's not smudge-proof. That's the difference. People think waterproof, if you get out of the pool and you rub it, it won't come off, but it is not smudge-proof. Waterproof, but you pay a price. Look at the price for this mascara that is waterproof.
Gee whiz, $15.
Yeah, so I'd say it's probably double the price of a normal mascara.
Just hang around on the side of the pool then, huh?
Well, yes. But if you're a swimmer, it'd probably be a good investment.
All right, bottom line, though, is sunblock. isn't it? Really protect yourself.
You've got to protect
And then,
yourself.
can you put makeup over sunblock, can't
Oh,
you?
sure,
All
sure.
right, great.
You want to apply sunblock before you go in the sun, about a half hour.
Okay.
And the important thing is to read the SPF number, and it's on every jar. The SPF number is Sun Protective Factor.
Got it.
Tells you how long you can stay in the sun. Start at the beginning of your tan with a high SPF, around 20 or 18, and work down. By the time you get color, you can go down to a 2 or a 3.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Nicole.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll be right back.
Now, this is wintergreen oil from a health food store, and I'm going to put just about 2 or 3 drops, and I want you to rub that together in the palms of your hand,
Yeah.
and then put that on Nicole. And when you've got a sunburn, it feels soothing and cooling. It's great.
Where do you want me to put this on?
On her arm. I think the arm is, her arm looks a
arm?
little sunburned to me. I
Well,
definitely let's
let
do
her
the
be
arm.
the judge of this.
The back?
Now, can you feel the wintergreen?
Yeah, it
Doesn't that feel soothing?
soft.
Then while you're working on her, I have something for you too, Gary.
Yeah. What's that? You got a rag?
Would you like, well, you know, you just work that in, and then what I'm going to give you is a tan with a powder on a puff. This is,
It's not going anywhere. What is
you have
this?
to really rub hard
Oh,
on that.
boy. I think
Really
Krakatoa's,
is.
yeah, look at this. Well, this will save you from getting a sunburn. Look at this.
Now, Gary, I'm going to give you a little bit of a tan, okay?
Well-
An artificial tan. Just hold on to your
We will leave
wintergreen.
Nicole and Christine, and obviously we'll call the paramedics for that. Yeah, what else? Yeah, thank you, Christine, for the tan. And that closes another edition of our magazine. Thanks to all my guests, Tilda Mar, Gary Collins, Christine Kunzelman, and Nicole, reminding you to make every hour count.